Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day, whatever you want to say. I think happy hump day's kind of gone out the window. We're going to put on some of my favorite St. Cream makeup. I'm going to just brush it on this morning. Just one way to apply it. I'm going to brush it on all over. Good morning, Jess. We made it to the middle of the week. Actually, it's a short week, right? It's a short week because of the holiday, and I'm excited about that. We're just going to brush this on. This is my main shade. And look at that coverage. This is Saint. This is a cream specifically designed for mature skin. Will not settle in your fine lines and wrinkles. All day wear. Only has 11 ingredients. And gives you hydration, so it's perfect for dry skin, oily skin. Oh, Katie, yeah, you need to get that bronzer in. Oh, but good morning, Katie. I'm just going to do my full face with this. There's more than one way to apply this makeup. I like to do it different just to show that you can. There's more than one way. Katie. You're not a mess. We're all messes. But I know that bronzer lasted you a while. These tins will last so long. They are $16 a piece. They come separately. I color match you to your specific shades. And look at that coverage. Love, love, love. I'm just brushing it on, pressing it in. Oh, and you wear it every day. Katie, did you melt down the tin to get all of the goodness from the edges? Y'all, I must have slept hard last night. Hey, Sammy. Oh, let me see. Oh, yeah, there you are. Good morning, Sammy. I see you. I have to push on the iPad. The comments just don't stay up. I'm telling you. My little setup here is not the best. So this makeup is perfect for dry skin, oily skin, because it is so hydrating. It does not have alcohol, so it will not dry on your skin. Won't crack. I think it's the most beautiful makeup that there is. Yeah, Jess's handle is Howdy. She likes to, that's our little, I'm all about tradition. Now we're going to do some contour. I guess you can call this the blend as you go method. I'm all about tradition, and Jess's tradition is the Howdy. Contour will give you dimension. Bring up those cheekbones, or look like cheekbones, because you know that we lose a little bit of elasticity as we age. So we lose kind of like the apples of our cheeks. So I kind of stay away from the apples of my cheeks when applying any kind of color, if you want to call it that. Like my contour and my blush. And this is really, really giving me the dimension that I want. I'm going to shadow as well. Shadow out the double chin, the jowls. This is all with the contour. Forgot to put my headband on, but that's all right. We will just fight the flyaways. It is so humid here in Oklahoma. I live in southern Oklahoma, that my hair is just out of control. Out of control. All right, I'm gonna contour my nose. A little different. The slap it on method. I know, right, Katie? If we had only found this makeup sooner. But I'm glad I did, or I'd still be wearing powder foundation. Boy, did that look bad. All right, let's brighten it up a little bit in the center. I'm going to use my brightening shade. So there are 3 main shades that go in this system. Got your main shade, your contour, and your brightening shade. And the brightening shade is to brighten the middle of your face. I know, we didn't know any better. And that's why I do what I do, is to teach, to show that there is options for mature skin That's not going to leave you crazy. Good to the last drop. That is right, Sammy. Melting these tins down, just like this one right here. Starting to see the bottom of the tin. So it is time to melt this one down. And you get, all you got to do is use a candle warmer. And that'll get her done. All right. Speaking of bronzer, let's do a little bit of bronzer. I'm just gonna do just a little. Just to warm it up a little bit. Now, since some of you are here, Sammy and Jess already know, but I'm not going to do a live on Friday because it's a holiday. I don't have to work. You guys don't have to work. No need to get up early and do our makeup, right? Oh yeah, we're doing pink today. On Wednesdays we always do pink. I like doing pink on Wednesdays. All right, a little bit. I like pink Wednesdays. I love this makeup so much. You guys see how the coverage, how beautiful it is? Ugh, I got hair in my mouth. Something. All right. All right, let me show, let's see. This is my stash of extra. These are what these look like when you order them. They come in these little tins. You just pop them out. I was in here the other day, and I've got, I don't know where my original is. Let me get my drawer back in there. But this is, you guys remember Iman? I have an Iman in here, and I'm going to just put it right here. That is, I don't know where my original one is. It might be in there somewhere. Now I got two. I'm going to do a little bit of Iman. It is so pretty. It is dark. Well, scary in the tin, beautiful on the skin. I-M-A-N. I think that's how you pronounce it. Iman. It's one of the newer colors. It's not new, but it's one of the newer colors that Saint has. And I really, really like it. And it goes with the pink theme today. And I thought I would just break it out. I'm sure it's in one of my other palettes. But, you guys, Saint has some exciting news that I can start sharing tomorrow. I was going to go live tomorrow since I wasn't going to go live Friday, but I was like, nah, I'll just post some stuff. But I can't say until tomorrow what Saint is doing, but all I gotta say is prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. You'll know more tomorrow, and then we'll talk more about it on Monday. because whatever it is that's happening is starting on the 7th, which I guess is Tuesday. Am I correct? 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, Tuesday. So I'll post some things. We'll talk about it Monday, and then Tuesday we'll get after it. I'm excited. I'm overwhelmed by what Saint is doing, if that gives you a clue. All right, this one back. That's Iman. How pretty is she? I'm going to put a little bit of, I think this is Princess Bubblegum on there. She's right there. She's got some, she's got makeup on her. So we will just clean her up. She's a little lighter, but I'll put that on top. I have a friend at work who loves this makeup too, but she didn't use the foundation. She loves the lips, the lip and cheeks, and the eyeshadows. But what she loves about the lip and cheeks is that she can put it on her eyes, cheeks, and lips, and that is the special part about it. Worry about my lips later. All right. Let's do my brows. We're going to use the Archangel. Yeah, Jess. It is. Probably. I'd probably find it if I went inside there. But I'm like, Iman is so pretty. I should be pulling it out and using it, right? All right. Archangel Brow Gel. Great stuff. And I'm just going to, I don't think this is as strong as the brow wax, but this is just quicker. You can use the side to laminate. And I'm just brushing, shaping, push them down like that. That's all I have to say about that. I don't think it was quite 20 minutes ago. I know, because sometimes they pop up. It's very, very frustrating. Facebook is with comments. And I don't know if it's my phone, but I have heard a lot of creators say they can't read their comments when they go live on Facebook. I'm using my pencil from Celeste. I believe it's in the color blonde. I don't know, I've had this a while, but these pencils are very precise. The ends are very small. That's what I like about it. So you can do, you know, hair-like strokes. My friends need friends. I don't waste a lot of time. Oops. Trying to make these perfect because they ain't gonna be. They are not going to be, and that's okay. I don't look for perfection. I look for just whatever makes me feel beautiful. That's the saying. Do what makes you feel beautiful. Yeah, they don't come up really quick, and I want to see you guys on my phone. That's what I'd rather see. What are we wearing? We're going to start with Lullaby. This is a very pretty matte pink. Let's get one of my... Lullaby is going to go on the hood of my eye. Look how pretty she is. Pretty pink. I'm going to give it a tap. I'm just going to tap it on. Well, I forgot to do Cupcake, but that's okay. We are going to roll with it. Just roll with it. Don't get upset. You can wipe it off if you want to and start all over with your shadows if you didn't put your primer on. But I'm a go with the flow kind of gal. If I didn't put it on, I didn't put it on. I'll make it work. This is actually going to give you some lift to your droopy eyelids. But Lullaby is one of my favorites. As far as pink matte goes. Now I can blend a little bit. Very easy because, again, with aging skin, if we blend too hard, we're going to fold our skin over and our eyeshadow is just not going to look right. So we blend with the tip. Now I got Revival, Jess. Revival is going to be my dark color. I love it. Revival and Eternal are very close, but Eternal has been retired. Maybe in Saint's Wisdom, they'll bring some things out of retirement and maybe have a big sale with it. That's my hope. Could that have been a hint? Could have been. I can't say. Yeah, this is Revival, you guys. That would be dandy. Dandy, dandy. All right, let's sweep this under the eyes. Eyeshadow does not have to be hard, ladies. And I prefer eyeshadow under my eyes instead of eyeliner. Not that I will never wear eyeliner, because I would. But I prefer eyeshadow. And see, now I have depth. Now, Soulmate. This shimmer shade right here, she is so pretty. And we are going to just pop her right there for my shimmer shade. I love shimmer. Shimmer. And I love how Saint has named their shades. They're so unique. There's not a brown, there's not a green. They're all just very cute names. And you know, I was thinking the other day, you guys, Saint hasn't raised their prices like ever. I mean, have you guys noticed? I mean, or thought about it? These have always been, what are these, $14 a piece, and they last forever. And then these tins are $16. I think they've always been $10 and $16. I mean, so I think that's amazing. Oh, I gotta say, Revival and Soulmate do not classify as pinks in my opinion, but they look good together. What would you say, Jess? More of a maroon? Maybe? Now, Revival does have a brown look to it in the tin. Yeah, I went crazy with the shimmer shade on this side. But, I think they do make the pink look, even though they're a little more maroonish brown. All right. Let's just clean that up a little bit. Sharpen it up. Let me tell you, King is outside barking his little head off this morning. I thought we both got good sleep. Did I tell you I woke up with this big crease on the side of my face? So I must have slept hard. But I know when the alarm went off, yeah, maybe more of a maroon. But, yeah, I slept hard. All right, let's do Flurry. Let's use a little bit of Flurry to illuminate our eyes. So I'm just going to get my smudge brush here. And I'm going to put a pop of this lighter shimmer right here in the corner of my eye. And this is going to really give me an awake look. Some on the brow bone. Flurry is a marble shimmer, if you can see right here. So it is truly a beautiful color. But I've never met a shimmer that I didn't like, honestly. Okay, some on the nose here. Just like so. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to skip the mascara under my eye. I put on some new falsies last night because I don't know what I do wrong, ladies, but they always come loose in the shower. Always come loose in the shower. So, after a couple of them fell off, I just took the rest of them off, and I thought, well, I can either go, my eyes go naked, or I just put some smaller, older ones on just to get me through the week. But I may not put mascara on the bottom today, just to see how that works out. Why not? All right, let's line our lips. Of course, I want to use Plum. Not Plum, but Mulberry, because we are doing a little bit of pink. This is Mulberry. This is one of our, Saint has these pencils. I'm telling you, there's a lot to choose from. A lot of colors. I don't think I have them all, but I have a lot. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Jess, you do, and it sometimes it just looks nice, you know, for a change. I think it'll be all right without mascara. All right, Mulberry pencil. You know, you don't have to get a color match to purchase anything that I put on. Like I said, my girlfriend at work, she likes the lip and cheeks and the eyeshadows. That's all she wants. And that's fine. Well, I may have more lashes, Jess, but mine are blonde. They're not very dark. So you can't really see them. All right. Why does that always look very weird right there? Must be me. But that is easy to fix. I just get out one of my, I always keep Q-tips by the side of my, in the drawer of my makeup table, because you never know. I do too, Jess. I love Mulberry pencil. You can just fix your liner. With the Q-tip. All right. I know we do Coco Mara a lot, which is a really pretty color, but what about this one? You want to talk pink? Girl, this one's Cotton Candy. How pretty is that? Let's put her on and see. This is our lip gelatos, guys. If you've never seen our lip gelatos, they are so pretty. Ooh, look at that. Cotton Candy. Oh, that looks great with the Mulberry. Love, love, love. Doesn't take much. Oh, I love this look. All right, little bit of setting spray. That is my idea of a little bit. Dry it on the eyes. Because you guys know I have a problem with creasing, and nothing that I do helps. And yeah, I love me some Saint products too. Yeah, the gelatos are very, very pretty. Ladies, I'm telling you, love it. Love this look. Love this makeup. Love you. All right, this is my look for today. Remember, you guys are not going to have a live on Friday. Let's all sleep in and enjoy the day. That's what I say. I don't think there'll be any, I'm not doing anything Friday. I'm going to my sister's on Saturday. So I'm probably going to do this much on Friday. I want to go to the grocery store, but you know, the grocery stores are probably going to be crazy. But I do need some stuff. I may wait till Sunday. But anyway, yes, more info coming on, coming tomorrow on what Saint's doing on Tuesday, the 7th. It's going to be, I'm excited. I'm overwhelmed. I'm excited. So I will start posting stuff tomorrow since I won't be live till Monday. Yes, Luna is deathly afraid of fireworks. She treats fireworks like a thunderstorm. I think it's a little bit worse because it's louder. King treats it like a gunshot. He just wants to bark like hell. He barks. Just like if a car backfires in the street or a motorcycle, someone starts up their motorcycle, he goes nuts. If anything sounds like a gunshot, he's never been around where we've been shooting guns. But yeah, and I did buy some, I bought some melatonin to try on Luna so she won't be, maybe it'll relax her and she won't be scared. Yeah. But Luna's the worst. She's the one I feel really bad about because she freezes. I'm glad she's not the kind of dog who barks and runs when she gets scared. She freezes and she'll put her head under the bed or she'll just be like, she's like still. But anyway, let's see how the melatonin, I researched it. I'm not just willy-nilly giving my dogs melatonin without doing the research. And I gave her some last night. I gave her some the night before. It didn't seem to make any change because we go to sleep anyway. But I'm going to try the melatonin on her this year. But King just barks. But yeah, Luna's afraid. So this time of year, there's a mosquito around here. This time of year, I don't like fireworks, so I'm going to get that mosquito, by the way. All right, guys, I'm so glad you joined. Love the pink. We always do pink on Wednesdays, and I'm so glad because I really love this. This is really pretty. If you have any questions about any of the colors that I wore today, put it in the chat. If you're watching this late, put hashtag replay and just comment anything that you want. Private message me if you want. But I would love to get you started on this beautiful makeup and anything. If you want just lips, if you want just eyes, if you want just foundation, I can set you up. You don't have to get the whole package. It's just preference. So, all right, you guys, enjoy your Wednesday. I love you so much. And I will see you live next Monday. And you guys have a fantastic 4th of July weekend.